Hey everybody, Brian here. It's quantlabs.net, January 16th. It is 2:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are looking at Euro USD forecast. My first of its kind for forex. Thought I would do this one. Lots of news out there. I'm not going to get in that. I'm sure you know how to look all that fun stuff up. Open, high, low, close. Last check. Um, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move on. Let's take a look. Okay, it looks like it's moving up from 97 cents to just over a buck oh 07 and a half. Looking at the candlesticks, nothing unusual there. There was a cross back in October. This is daily daily chart I'm working off of here. Um, as I said here, just verifying the dates here. Not sure if this is accurate, but overnight we're looking at buck 08 bid and ask, and yeah, it's not a whole lot there to work from, obviously. All right, so let's get into the technicals because I know most people are like that. I use simple moving average crosses. As I said, we looks like we had a cross back in November, and it's been moving up. As I said, with the price there at about just under about a buck 08. And the opportunity might be closing up. There's a bit of a ramp still there. Looking at the Euro USD EMA, same thing. Weighted moving average, it came very close to crossing on the sell, but it's still open. And that's always using, in this case, oh, sorry, I'm looking at the zero lag exponential moving average. So it has moved up a little bit. The spread has moved up. EMA on the exponential moving is quite wide still, so there's still opportunity there. Now, in terms of pullback potential on the relative strength indicator, I am seeing it overbought, close to plus 200. So there might be a pullback here. The other one I kind of would rely on is the Arun indicator. So yeah, there is a big possibility. I'm seeing a sell signal at 80, whereas just prior is a buy signal. And back in October, November, partial December, probably there's a lot of buying signals, but definitely there is a buy signal. At the same time, there is a rising uh, signal for sell. So that's elevated as well. These have been pretty accurate. So right now I'm seeing on the oscillator, it's dropped back quite a bit. It did drop, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Euro USD may start to maybe slow down a little bit. And in terms of the Fibonacci, there's a definite trend there that started at the bottom back, looking at probably September, and it's a solid run up. Now, this is the funny thing about these things with the Fibonacci trend line, I'm seeing it cross once, and it did maintain that. It dropped below the trend, and now it's approaching trend again for a magical entry. So conflicting there, I know, but depends upon what indicator you like to use for this. From the quantitative side, I'm not seeing a whole lot here. The problem with this is there's not a lot of data you can work from like crypto, but even better with stock, direct stock, or single stock. So here I'm looking at some quantitative stuff here. Rolling mean, standard deviation, and price. It looks like the mean has jumped up again, slightly below. I don't know the exact number here, but probably around a buck 06, while the price is, as I said, at a buck 08. Seeing the rolling standard deviation. It peaked back in October, has declined. It's starting to elevate again, and that's about it. So really mixed story there. Um, Really, I would depend on overall more macro news for both the U.S. and the euro. So I could go over into the news to see what's going on. Um, so here I'm seeing, okay, so today is the 16th. So I'll give you Friday, Euro USD. So this comes in from somewhere on Google News. I just got to figure out let me just see here. So we got weekly news, Euro fundamental forecast. Let me check out that one. Um, and Let me just see if I can pull that story up. These can be found on Google News. So this one, this is daily effects, Euro fundamental forecast. Okay, here we go. So it's kind of like what I was saying. Euro USD may struggle in the short term. This was posted, yeah, yesterday at 7 a.m. That's 15th. So this is again daily FX, fresh multitude high. Further, Euro USD gains may be limited, is what I thought. Watch for moves in both US, and Eurozone, which would make sense. So there's that. Let's pull up this next story here as well. And this one, interesting. Euro USD to target a buck oh nine on German stats and ECB President Lagarde. This is now from FX Empire. Okay, so this was written up not that long ago, 7 p.m. It's been a busy ahead for the Euro USD. German wholesale inflation economic sentiment figures will influence along with Lagarde. Now, I have tracked the German economy. It's been pretty good, pretty strong actually. So maybe I might do that in the meantime. So we got some other news stories from today because, as you know, Europe is 6 hours ahead of me. This one now is coming in from FX Street. Let's see that. So headline here: Euro USD refreshes 8 month high above a buck oh 08.70 as risk profile soars. US PPI in focus. Euro USD has refreshed its 8 month high low amid a positive risk impulse. Volatility in the US index has escalated as the appeal for safe haven assets have dropped. I agree with that, but from what I'm seeing, uh, quite a lot of gold junior miners are really moving now. I'll be posting that for my members maybe tomorrow. After slowing the extent of interest rate hike to 50 basis points, the Fed is expected to trim rate hike pace further to 25 basis points. So, as you know, that's probably what they're going to do on the next rate increase is lower it to 25. They may actually hold off. I think from what I've been seeing over the last few weeks, a lot of the inflation has, as they said correctly, has dropped. Um, and That's namely in product and whatnot as well. Let me just go over and generate a overall report for my hand here. I'm just going to load up something. So okay, so in the meantime, all right. So okay, so I'm going to do an economics report, which obviously this impacts. And let's see what we can see with Germany index, market index, as well as a few others. Let's see here. Okay. All right, coming back to the news. Just gonna get something environmentally loaded up, and we'll let that run in the background. All right, so as I said, we've got some other news items. So yeah, the euro, like this really affects the macroeconomic, and just checking it out here on other news items from posted today. There's two more. It's all about Germany. It looks like what's going on over there. Let's see here. Okay, so this is from Action Forex Euro USD Daily Outlook. So it looks like there is a channel from this report here. Um, Intraday bias Euro USD remains on the upside for the moment. Currently rally target 61.8% projection. On the downside, 107.29 will turn intraday bias neutral again. Okay. Bigger picture, current developments suggest that the rally from is a medium term uptrend rather than a correction. Further rally in favor of 61.8 retracement of 123.48, which was a 21.21 high, to 95 at 112 next. So that's the next target on the upside. This will remain favored as long as 104.82 holds. All right, we'll do one more. That's all I got here. And we'll check out the report here on the economy, specifically euro. So this is from economies.com, Euro USD, get positive signal analysis. Euro USD pair resumes its positive trading after temporary decline that has witnessed in the previous sessions. Continuing bullish trend motivated by the positive overlapping signal by stochastic now. They really like their technicals here. EMA 50 continues support suggested bullish wave and will remain as long as 107.45 is maintained. So there's a support level of 107.90 with a resistance of 109.50. All right. So let's see where we are. Okay, so that is still being generated. Oh, no. Okay, so let me just pull that up and I'll go through that specifically for Europe. All right, so just pulling that up right now. Let's do live here. Okay, so bringing up the session here. Okay, got to bring up my little browser. It helps always. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, so economic report here. So there's lots of positive. Natural gas is up. Bloomberg commodity index is up. So copper has declined. Now the sectors, I mean, this is US, so all the markets are up. Crude oil futures are down. Japan Nikkei is down. But specifically, yeah, natural gas is up quite a bit. Now events, not seeing anything. Uh, treasuries, let's see. I'm just looking for equity markets might be better. So what do we got here? Okay, we know about US markets. Here's the European. So what I'm seeing is, yeah, the DAX 40 did fairly well in the falls, dropped back and starting to climb back over 100. I'd say it's around 125. I don't have the precise measurements here. France is strengthening, but Germany is definitely outpacing everything else. So it's really on Germany, that's really bringing it up. Some of the emerging markets looking good. Asia uh, as well. So yeah, Germany's looking pretty good still. Macro data. Okay, so this is I don't I'm sure you heard about the Big Mac index uh, driver here. I'm going to assume Sweden's in there. It's really hard to determine. There's lots of stuff in here, but yeah, I see no Germany. Okay, well we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to bother. Um, okay, so a couple of things that will impact the U.S. could impact the U.S. dollar is the consumer confidence is really low. It's like really at the lowest point. Wow. Oh, this is not good. So the consumer confidence index is the lowest it's been since 2010. So right now it's well below, well, not well below, but below negative half a point. Wow. Um, CPI has come down quite a bit, um, whereas it has peaked. So it's at its lowest since the start of last year, which is good. Industrial production still up there over two. That's climbing, so that's good. So that may hold up the U.S. dollar. Now, in terms of what we have here, recession indicator, it is been climbing since 2020. Uh, what I'll say historically, it hit a bottom in 2006, 7, did move up to nearly 10, and it's been declining since. So its low since 2010 or 9 has been 2019. So in around there, it's been moving up. So yeah, so that's the in red. I guess you calculate that by 10-year Treasury constant maturity minus 3-month Treasury as well. So yeah, this is not good for consumer confidence. But Germany is doing well on the industrial side, so that may keep things boosted and trending up. But from what I'm seeing, I think personally it's gonna flatten out. The strength and the slope will definitely flatten out. Is what I'm seeing. Anyways, if you want to know more stuff, get on my email list at quantlabs.net/books. Um, and if you're on the members, just let me know if you want to see the report. I'll post it. Um, and we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.